First, I'd like to thank my colleague for his responses. Again, I want to state that I have no objection to providing inmate visitation programs at our state and local facilities. But I do have concerns. I think the visits are beneficial for the incarcerated individuals, and I actually think they benefit the facilities. They provide a more safe and secure facility. They're actually a tool in the toolboxes of our law enforcement to help control what's going on in their facilities. However, my problem with this particular bill is that it's too broad and it lacks the complete definitions. And any legislation that allows for opportunities for personal contact between inmates and visitors must be explicit in the scope of that contact. More importantly, it must be limited to conduct that does not allow for the concealed transmission of contraband. Under this visitation program, an increase of contraband is very possible. We most recently heard about Marcy Correctional Facility, where 2 COs got very sick from the contraband that was smuggled into the facility. And we've also seen what happens to incarcerated individuals who either overdose on narcotics that are smuggled in or have other adverse reactions to other types of contraband that get into the facility. And just speaking about the children, when I sat and observed in the family rooms and in the visitation rooms, one of my concerns about this legislation and the possibility that it could increase contraband coming into the facility is those children who are running around in the area. I want to make sure we do everything to protect them. Furthermore, I'd say this bill provides no mechanism for additional staffing, which will certainly be required to meet the bill requirements. Our unions have been very vocal about the detrimental impacts of mandated overtime on COs and others. And Madam President, what I would respectfully request, is that the sponsor solicit the input of the New York State Sheriff's Association and other law enforcement partners to develop an amended version of this bill that will not put the incarcerated individuals, the visitors, and the employees of our local and state correctional facilities in more jeopardy. I know the New York State Sheriff's Association are willing to share their thoughts on how to craft such legislation. In fact, they submitted a memorandum in opposition, and at the bottom of it, they say that they're eager to share their thoughts on how to craft a piece of legislation that would achieve the dual goals of providing emotional support to inmates as well as preserving the safety and security of the jail. I think it's always beneficial when we invite everyone who's going to be impacted by a piece of legislation to the table. So I will be voting nay. Thank you.